See. Okay. Where was I? So let's see. Kadang aku geram tu lah ni. Aish. Masuklah Nat. Ya Allah. Okay. Let's see. It is connected, bro. It is connected. Why the hell did you say it is not connected? Ya Allah, penatnya aku macam ni. Just give me a moment. Just give me a moment. Okay, kejap. Let's see what code do we have here. ODI. ODI dash XZW U dash TMO. Tak apa. No need to. Is it in this? Is it this or the other one? Buat baru je lah, senang. Lagipun sejam setengah je kan. Just give me a moment. What code is it? FUB dash SQFH dash MNI. Is it that one? Kejap. FUBSQFHMNI. Okay, good. Kita tunggu dulu. Okay. This one bring down. Okay. Okay. So kita tunggu 1 minit lagi. Sebelum ni. Okay. Mari kita admit semua. Okay. Hello everyone, welcome back to our next session. Okay, I hope everyone already finished the Tarawih 20. Okay, so as usual we have 1 hour untuk 1 hour for this class before you guys have to go to the YouTube to continue this session. Okay. Okay, so today let me just talk about the task that you have gave me. So first of all, mana dia? First of all, how should I say? There are some groups yang does not read carefully the instructions given in the task, where it says clearly that we need to use the linked list. Okay. Ada group yang tak pakai linked list. Although I already mentioned that you can use my code to implement that. Okay. So nak tak nak, I have to give you 1 mark out of 3 for both tasks. Next, there are some another group did well, very well actually. So I give you full marks. And another group yang at first it was confusing is about because they introduced another template of the linked list that uses the old linked list punya template. So when I want to test the code, I was confused which one should I use. But end up, alhamdulillah, I read it correctly. So that team also get full marks. So after this, I think I might have to be a bit more stricter and a bit more clearer about the task given. Okay, so it's okay for task 2. As usual, you can look at your marks, you can look at your points, and you can apa? You can ask for me to review your code again after you have fixed whatever I told you to fix. As for task 1, there's one group I haven't reviewed yet their code, although they told me to do so. I'll review their code after this. But for others, it's already the time is up. That is up. So whatever marks you get for task 1, that is your marks. I won't entertain any more changes. Okay, any more reviews. Only for task 2 I can entertain the reviews, and later task 3 is I'm going to give you a new task. Okay. So with that aside, let us continue with this. We first finish all the important parts of the linked list that I have here. So let us go go to the remaining one. Okay. So for the first one, we've already done the mix value, the max value, minimum value, the range, the total, the average. Okay. We also have done the find data, get data, and also remove by index. Remove by index is actually a challenge. It was initially a challenge, but I forgot to remove it from my code because this is the code from the previous semesters. Okay. However, the second challenge is not there, so that I won't be giving that, because that if I give that, there will be 5 points at least. Okay. This one also lah kot. I think this one can delete this. This one also can delete because it's already there. Okay. So now let us go for Let us go for stack and queue. Okay. So let me just prepare my PowerPoint and also my blank presentation and my Wacom. Okay. uh my YouTube peeps, can you hear me? At the Google Meet also, can you hear me? If no, just tell me. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Yes. Oh, I did not present anything. Okay. Give me a moment. Can you see my screen now? Okay, good. So let us begin with this. Begin with the stack and queue. Okay. Other functions that exist in the code that I have, the code that the code that I showed in my repository, the DSE 1815401. Okay. You can read it on yourself about the check whether the list is sorted, whether the list is sorted, and check. And another one is doing the making the list sorted either in increasing order or decreasing order. Okay, that one you can read it on yourself. Okay, so now let us go for stack and queue. So what does a stack mean and what does a queue means? So let us begin with the queue because that's pretty much the easy ones. Imagine you want to go to a movie and you want to buy a ticket. Okay, so what do you have to do when there's so many people? So you need to queue up. Okay, why is this so large? So you need to queue up. So let's say this is ticket booth, and you have a queue. So what you do? Did you Did you line up on from the back or from the front? So in queue you line up from the back. You do not cut the line. Okay? So this is what we call as queue. And when you finish queuing, where did you finish? So let's say you finish the line and you move up, you move up, you move up. When you finish, the first person who got their ticket will go out. So this is what queue means. Okay? You go in last, you go in first, you get out first. First come, first serve. This is what queue means. Queue means first come, first serve. First in, first out. Like that. Okay? That is basically queue. Okay? For stack, it's a different thing. What you can imagine about this stack is you imagine you want to stack your tower. Let's say you have a let's see, how should I do this? Okay, let's say you want to drink the water, or maybe you put the ice cube inside, and you imagine the ice cube is just as big as just as wide as the cylinder or the cup of water. So what you do when you put your first ice, the ice will go inside first. So this is your first ice. Okay, you put another ice. You put another ice. You put it where? You put it after the second ice, and the first ice, and the second ice will be on top of the first ice. And you do the same thing for another color. Let's do another color, black. Okay, you put the black. You just imagine we have syrup ice, you have I don't know, coffee ice, you have pandan ice. This is a very weird drink, but nowadays people are weird, so just bear with me. So we have a coffee ice. So the coffee ice will be the third one. So what happen if you want to take out the ice? Do you take out the ice from the bottom or from the top? Yes, you will take out the ice from the top. So the black ice, or we call it the coffee ice. and then we take out the apple eyes. This is not a very good let me see, make it a bit bigger. Apple eyes, and then we take out the final one, which is the syrup eyes. So this is basically the first in, last out. Whatever comes in will be the last one going out. That's all. That's the premise. So that is Q, that is stack. Anyone understand? Everyone understand? Good. Okay, so now how are we going to implement this in our coding? Okay, so let us, I think since we have not much to explain, so let us go for here. Let us just copy this thing and let us make a new one. Okay, copy, and we take out all of this. Alhamdulillah. And then, oh, there's another one. Okay, copy, paste. Okay, so let us introduce our linked list class. Linked list. What did I do? LL. Okay, LL. So since this is too long, let's just put link LL. Okay, define. So this is basically the same thing. Self head goes to the start. Define, initialize. So this is the constructor. Basically anything can do. Okay, just give me a moment to reset up back my keyboard, my external keyboard. So let's see, give me a moment. Bismillah. Okay, where was I? Okay, so we're back at the initialize. Okay, what we can do is we can just copy these two. Okay, we know about add to start and add to end. Okay, and I think we should like that. So we want to make sure what, okay, so we have the add to start and we have the add to end. Okay, so what is the difference between, so first of all, what is the difference between the queue and stack? Quick question, what is the difference between these two? Welcome, hi Lucid Forest, welcome to the stream. whatever come in, go out. What is the difference between stack and queue? Anyone? Even the YouTube peeps? Can you tell me? Queue first in, first out. Okay, queue first in, first out. Start first in, last out. How do you define the way they go in and they go out? Because so basically, queue, from where it goes in, that place is also where it goes out. Queue, for queue, it goes in from one end and it goes out from the other end. Whereas for stack, where it comes in is where it comes out. Yes, Lucid. Okay, so queue, it goes in the queue from one end and it goes out from the other end. For stack, it goes in from one end, it goes out from that end as well. Okay, so basically the difference is Q comes out from this different place, but stack come from the same place. What if we can redefine it as Q goes in the same place as it goes out, while stack goes in the opposite entrance as it comes out. So that's how we are going to use the add to start and add to end. Okay. So let me just drink my water. Okay. So for add to start, okay, we want to say that when we want to remove a node from a link, to make it easy, we want to remove the node from the first place, from the header. We don't want to go till the end. Okay, so the going out part is fixed, but the going in is not fixed, it's different. So let us define that first. Define remove node. Okay, remove node self. So what do we do? So let us see. We take the self here, or we take the temporary data equals self dot head equals temporary dot get next. Okay, and then we remove the temporary. Okay, delete temporary, or we can put temp node lah. Temp node. Okay. Yes. Delete temp node. Okay. Oh, I forgot to add this. Okay, there you go. Okay, so that's done. Okay. So basically, when we want to remove the node, we only remove the header, where we just change we just take the next node in the line as our new header. The old header is being overthrown. Easy. Okay, so that's basically it. So now, since the going out part is fixed, so we want to change the going in. Okay, so which one should we change to going in, and which one should we change to push, and which one should we change to pop NQ? Okay. Oh, I forgot to explain the terminologies. Okay. In stack, we have push and pop. Okay. Push is where we push our data into the stack, meaning that we put it inside. Pop is where we take out the data from our stack, like that. Okay. Q, we have NQ and DQ. Okay, where NQ is where we put the data into the queue, and DQ is where we put out the data from our queue, outside the queue. Okay, so from here, where we need to change is the add to start, we change it to push. Add to end, we change it to NQ. Okay, so we have push, we have NQ, and we have remove node. Yes, we have push and pop and Sasageo. Okay, so now let us try demonstrate this. So let us take back the, where is it? This playlist. Okay, let me show you the demonstration. This playlist. So now let us try to run this. So E or list equals to LL. Okay, this is the name of our template. So what do? List dot push 1, list dot push 2, list dot push 3. And let us see what will happen. Display list. So we run this current file, we set it, we run this, and we get 3, 2, 1. So we push 1 first, and then we push number 2, and we push number 3. But when we display it, 3 comes first, and then number 2, and then number 1. Like that. Okay? So what happened if we pop? So list.pop. Okay, we pop 1, and we want to display the list. What will happen for the second display? What data will be remain in the list? What happened? Any YouTube peeps, YouTube audience who wants to answer? Or my Google Meet students? Anyone who wants to answer? No one? Anyone? Azim? Nazifa? Izwan? Anyone? No. No one knows the answer. What will happen? Oh, it's okay. Maybe I think maybe I'm too fast or something. But please tell me if you don't understand any part of the lesson. I won't eat you. I won't be school at you or anything. It's just you guys. This is basically your first time learning this, except for Azim. So maybe I might scold him a bit. But for others, it's okay. You can ask away anything you don't understand. It will display 1, 2. Which one will it display first? Oops, what happened? Push. First 1, 2, 3. But we know that it goes 3 to 1, not 1 to 3. What happened? 2, 1. So 2, 1. The answer is 2, 1. Okay, what happened here? Oh yeah, I forgot to put the pop. So let me just put another one. Okay, defend. So this is my bad. Pop self dot remove node. And let us do another one. Defend dot dq self dot remove node, like that. So basically pop and dq is basically the same thing. So when we run this, and we get 2 and 1. Yes, you are correct. Then the pop will be the second push pop second. Okay, so that's how we get it. Now let us change it to NQ and DQ. Okay, So we've known that the NQ and DQ, how it works, but now we know how does push and pop works. I want to ask you what will happen if we DQ and NQ. What will happen for the first list? What will happen? Remember, NQ means you put it at the end, not at the header. You do not put it at the end and not at the beginning. Yes, you are genius. And DQ is basically the same as pop, where you remove the beginning. What will happen? How would this change? Okay. Anyone wants to answer other than who just now? Other than Irdina? Maybe my YouTube peeps who wants to try to answer? Yes. I am drinking. My throat is a bit dry from all the talking. One, two, three. Okay, the first one will be 1, 2, 3. What will be what after we DQ one node? What will happen for the second display list? It will display 2, 3. Hello, Lucy. What did I do? NQ. This one. Push. Okay. There you go. So the answer is 1, 2, 3. And when we DQ, we get 2 and 3. Okay. So do you understand, class? And do you understand YouTube? Especially Lucid? Well, let me see. I think someone just... Oh, I thought someone listening. Please understand me. Okay, so now you understand, right, between the push, pop, NQ and DQ. Okay, that's basically it for the class today. Nothing more, nothing less. Bada bing, bada boom. There you go. So I have... Oh, before anything, before we go for the task that you need to do, since our class is very short, okay? So let me show you the task, okay? Your new task for tomorrow or for next week, this is especially for KOE, for the students from Kuliah of Engineering. For YouTube peeps who just came across this video, if you want to try, you are pleased to do so. So give me a moment. I will upload this on my GitHub for you to see. Okay. So for your next task, you can do it even right now because we have finished a bit early, and you may ask away me. Okay. Anytime. My GitHub, listen, my GitHub, not the other hub, but my GitHub. Okay. So for task 3, you need to create your own linked list. Okay, you cannot use my list anymore. You need to create your own linked list. You can refer, but you cannot use my linked list directly, my code directly. Okay, so you must create your own linked list, meaning that you need to create a new file. Okay, maybe you can, I don't know, change a bit my code or anything, but please make sure you don't have the other codes that are not required for the task. Okay, so you need to create your own linked list because it now involves only characters. There are no more numbers. Okay, to make it easier for me to grade your task. Okay, use list A as the original linked list, meaning that the name of your linked list for your first linked list is list A. Array A is the array, meaning the name of the array for 3A. This is 3B actually. And list B as the second linked list for 3C. Okay? For each task, I will append the following code, meaning that each task has their own code, and I will put this code directly after your code to test them out. Okay? So, what are the tasks? You have 3 tasks. First, since your linked list is the new linked list, you need to implement push, pop, enqueue, dequeue, display list, and count functions. All of these we have learned in our previous class, but I want to see how do you interpret each of them. So I won't be giving you more marks. Just 2 marks is enough. Okay, this is 3A. So this is the code that I will put after your code later on. Okay, this is for 3A. For 3B, you need to implement an external function that converts the linked list into an array. Okay, implement an external function that converts the linked list into an array. The original linked list will be cleared and the array will be returned. Okay, the function needs linked list as its parameter and returns an array. Okay, you must implement stack and queue function as well as the count function from 3A. Okay, this stack function and queue function must be implemented in your external function. Okay, that is 3B. And this is the list. This is the function that I'm the coding that I will append for task 2. For task 3, I want you to implement an external function that reverses a linked list into another empty linked list. The original linked list will be cleared. Okay? The function needs 2 linked lists as its parameter and no return value and have no return value. Okay? You must implement stack or queue functions, meaning that either push or pop or dequeue or enqueue from 3A into the external function. Okay, this is 3C. Okay, so you have 3 points for 3B and 3C, and you have 2 points for 3A because 3A is basically just easy enough. Okay, and this is the linked list for this is the coding for 3C. Everyone understand? Do you understand? The original linked list will be the new linked list. Meaning you will start from scratch. Okay? Because I myself will put the push and enqueue functions in there. So the linked list will be empty initially. Okay? Others? Any more questions? Because uh because if you don't ask me and you put some weird gibberish coding, I would have a hard time to grade your coding. Okay? Let's say for us, you don't have to do this because it is not obligatory for you. You don't have to do this. This is only for KOE IIM students who are taking this class. For others, you have to do this. Any more questions? You may start coding right now with your team. Okay? And the points will be given for each team. Oh yeah, I forgot about the attendance. So your attendance code for today is let me just add another one. What is the code? Stack 1 Q2. Let me just make it bigger. Stack 1 Q2. The link has already been given. Okay. Astaghfirullah. Okay. This is the code, session code. Not the code on the link. The other code. This is the code that I will give to you. Okay, Azim, I see that you are giving me another code. So I think I will remove your response because that is not the correct code. Okay. So I will give you about step 1 Q2. I repeat, step 1 Q2, step 1 Q2, step 1 Q2. Okay, so I will close this code. Basically, those who came late, you can just review the live stream at the specific time, so you don't have to worry. But for the others, I don't know. Okay, any more questions? Or maybe you want me to you want to go for a new set a new, what do you call it, a new lesson, but I haven't prepared the ni lah. I haven't prepared the task. Anyone? Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Hello? Oh, no question. Baru perasan. Which one? Is it me or someone else? You, Azim. You, Azim. You put the link code, not the code for the attendance. Okay, no question. Others have no question. So if you have no question, or you may start coding right now. So I will give you the task in the GitHub. And for YouTube peeps, hi, yes. Good night, ML. Do you miss UIA? For some, yes. For some, no. That's me. I miss UIA for the lecturers, for the friends, for the experience. But for the assignments or for the others, for some hardcore subjects, I do not miss them. Okay. So I think that's all for today. We meet again, inshallah, next week. Okay. So especially for the YouTube, for the Gmeet, I will stay in the Gmeet for you to ask me anything while doing your ni. So for YouTube, apa ni? Why do I extend semester? Okay, since class already finished, so I can just excuse me for saying, I don't know, whatever whatever what do you call it? I can just blabber right now. Okay, time to speak rojak. Why do you extend semester? If I say Malay, it's probably not important. Okay, for international students, if I say Malay, it probably it's not important for the class. So why do you extend semester? The reason kenapa aku extend semester is because, okay, adalah part aku rindu JIA, di mana aku ambil minoring in Arabic. I took minoring in Arabic. So since the subjects is too many, so that's why I extend my semesters. Lucy Forrest said, "Don't miss JIA, miss Mr. Goodnight." I miss her. If is miss that sniper woman, I miss her actually. Okay. So before this YouTube session is being tainted with other unimportant stuff, so thank you very much for YouTube peeps. I will see you in the next stream, inshallah. Bye bye. For Gmeet, I will stay in the Gmeet until 11:30. Okay, until the time's up. Okay. 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 Good night, ML. Good night, Lucette. See you later. Thank you, madam. Oh, brother. Oh, you're welcome. Waalaikumsalam. Assalamualaikum. Assalamualaikum, madam. We just finished. Mana dia? Where is it?